The Twin Valley Locker Room Show. Twin Valley, powered by Pulse Internet. All your devices, one superior connection. We're joined now by one of the Tigers seniors. Devin Tipsword joins us. And Devin, I want to talk about, first off, the senior year coming around and the decision to come out for the Tiger wrestling team. You started a little bit late in the year. I guess give us an idea of what went through your mind as far as getting back on this team and wanting to be on the mat this season.
Well, pretty much I was just going to be manager since I had my knee surgery late cross-country season. After the first couple meets, I just decided we're giving up way too many opens, and I know I can be out on the mat with the team, helping them out, filling that spot.
When you've wrestled as much as you have throughout your career, it's probably tough to sit and watch a little bit too.
It was very hard sitting there knowing that I could be out there, helping the team out, making them better, maybe giving advice out to the younger wrestlers.
As you guys get into this portion of the season, you come off the break, you've had the Rossville Invitational last week, a duel that we have coming up on KCLY Thursday at Marysville. This is the time of year when things really get focused on that end goal, which is getting to the postseason. Have you guys talked about that right now, heading into what's still to come in the regular season, but what you know is waiting out there in February?
We really don't talk about February much. We're always more focused on what we have next. So, right now, we're getting ready for Thursday night against Marysville, and then after that, we'll come back for weigh-ins on Friday and get ready for Baser Linwood.
Tournaments. You guys have been through a pretty good ringer thus far and have done really well at tournament time. Okay, we do a thing called Tiger Trivia, Devin. Okay, and this is just 3 questions. Could be about wrestling. Might be about something completely opposite, all right? All right. Okay, first question is, road trip to Marysville tomorrow night. Who do you think of the Tiger wrestlers will be the last ready in the locker room to get out on the mat and join the team for warm-ups?
That's a good question. I'd probably say either me or probably one of the freshmen.
Honesty, a good policy, Devin. Good job. What is your go-to convenience store snack when you stop somewhere?
Probably either a Powerade and a candy bar usually.
Very good. And what are your plans once this senior, I talked with Devin before we came on the air, I kind of know this answer. Your plans once the senior year wraps up in May?
I plan on going to NCK Tech out in Beloit for automotive technology. I'll be living on campus and kind of taking steps forward.
Exciting time, I know that. Exciting right now for the Tiger wrestlers. Good luck in Marysville. I know you're looking for maybe a little payback for an injury you suffered a couple of years ago as a sophomore against those Bulldogs. Devin Tipsword with us on the Twin Valley Locker Room Show. Back on the Twin Valley Locker Room Show, powered by Pulse Internet. All your devices, one superior connection. Joined now by the coach of the Tiger Wrestling Program, Brandon Pigorsch. And Coach, you guys come off of an event at Rossville. I guess first off, I'll say that you told me before the season began, and as the season has gone along, you thought this team had a really good chance to be a really good tournament team. It had you excited about what's to come when the postseason rolls around. Rossville, you look back over the tournaments you've been at, they keep proving you're right. They've had a really good tournament run, second place this last weekend.
Absolutely. Having those open weights, we all know hurts you in the dual competition. And it hurts you some in tournaments, but I know each one of our wrestlers that we have out there is going to score some points, and we really have a good core group that can, week in, week out, consistently place, make finals at tournaments. So coming into the season, I knew we had a good tournament team, and really when it's geared towards a regional and state tournament, that's what you want to have as a team. So as a coach, I'm definitely blessed with that, and as our team, I think even in the higher level competitions, you're going to see our team scoring points consistently just because we have really top quality kids.
I know I talked with Devin a little bit and asked about the postseason, how much you guys really look at that, and he had the right answer because you should focus on what's next. That's a ways down the road. But I know how the season for everybody is geared, and it's toward getting to the state tournament. These tournaments you had last weekend, you got a big one coming up in Baser Linwood, coming right off of a duel. It's great preparation for you guys.
Oh, absolutely. We take it one point at a time, one match at a time. However, the end's always in sight. We always keep that in the back of our minds. Is that something that we focus on every day? Yes, but is it something we talk about? No, but our kids know that we have goals, and each one of them has their own individual goals, and we have team goals, and to meet those, we know that we have to. It's going to come in February, because most of those are geared towards that time of the year. But we really try to, focus on every day, improving every day, and our kids can do that in the practice room, and with our tough competition schedule, like you'd said earlier, that helps as well, wrestling those high-quality matches, throughout the course of the year, make it easier at the end of the year.
You got a high-quality match coming up Thursday this week against the Marysville Bulldogs, an NCKL matchup. They won the Tiger Invitational this year. They're ranked in 3-2-1A. The program's really gotten solid. What's maybe the most impressive thing about what they bring to the table against you guys?
I guess the interesting thing is where they're good, we're good. So you're going to see a lot of good matchups in that duel, and that could work out in our favor as well. We steal some matches where they usually win some, that can really offset a team. So I'm hoping that we can win those big matches. But overall, they're impressive. They're pretty fundamentally sound in terms of their technique. Their kids are always in good shape. And they've just, their coach has done a phenomenal job with the program. And they've won every duel they've wrestled. They've won every tournament they've been in this year. So for us to say that it's going to be an easy competition, it won't be. But I really like our team, and I like our chances against them. But it's going to take everybody. It's going to take a whole effort to beat them, because they are, like I said, they're pretty solid all the way through.
Yeah, winning everything's pretty impressive. I guess that would be a good answer too. But it is an interesting note that probably their favorite weights or favorite wrestlers line up pretty well with the guys at the top of the Tiger list as well. Okay, Tiger trivia. If you could I asked this earlier from another coach in basketball, so I thought it was an interesting one. If you could make a New Year's resolution for one of your Tiger wrestlers, what would it be, and who would it be for?
Oh, man. I would say that it would be for, I'm going to go with Hunter Mullen, and his New Year's resolution would be not to let his weight get too high right after a competition, and to manage that a little bit better over the course of, I guess, the weekend and immediately after a competition. So
I have a feeling that's maybe happened a few times over Hunter's career. And I'm going to take a guess. The answer Hunter gives you is, I've got it under control, right?
Yeah, a lot of time, and he does what he's supposed to do. He never is off weight or doesn't make weight, and he performs very well. So I'm not gonna knock that at all. But it just makes me a little nervous, every now and again when I see him. I'm like, man, you're that much overweight, and it's okay. So hey, but he does for the most part control what he takes in. Just right away gets a little bit out of control. So
that's great stuff. Okay, I asked this of Devin, so I'll ask you as well. You make a lot of road trips with wrestling going on and with your family and different things. What is your go-to snack at a convenience store?
I'm going to have to say my go-to snack, I usually just get a bottle of water because I'm an Advocare guy, so I usually mix my Spark in with that. And then I go with almonds. I like almonds. Flavored almonds. The strawberry ones are blueberry. Those are pretty good. So
almonds it is. And what's the funniest thing your kids have done lately?
In terms of the wrestlers?
No, your kids at home. What's one thing that stands out recently that, because I know the antics have to be going crazy in your house about right now.
They do, and I guess I'll admit this on the air. My son thinks I'm magic because when he pulls my finger, I can fart. So he thinks I'm magic in that way. So that's the funniest thing we've had go on lately, because he felt like sharing that with another adult at one time that embarrassed me pretty well. So
a man of talents beyond what we even understood. Coach Pigorsch, that is great stuff. Good luck at Marysville. We're looking forward to calling the matches, and best of luck in the season ahead. Coach Brandon Pigorsch in the Twin Valley Locker Room Show.